So, here's the thing, weight gain after 40. It's something that so many women experience, but what if I told you it's not your fault? It's not just because you're eating too much, or that you've been sitting on the couch all day. The truth is, it's not about your willpower. It's about your hormones. And I get it, hearing that might make you feel a little frustrated, but understanding the role your hormones play could be the key to finally figuring out why the weight won't budge. As we get older, our hormones go through a lot of changes, and these changes can affect everything from our metabolism to our mood to our body composition. It's normal, but that doesn't mean it's easy to deal with. If you're struggling with weight gain over 40, it's time to take a closer look at the hormonal shifts happening in your body and how they might be making it harder to maintain or lose weight. The first thing you need to know is that you're not alone. There are millions of women just like you who are experiencing similar changes. And the good news is, once you understand what's happening, you can take steps to manage your hormones and help support your body as it goes through this transition. So let's break down how hormones impact your weight and what you can do about it. Let's talk about estrogen, one of the main hormones that women deal with. As women enter perimenopause and menopause, estrogen levels start to decrease. Now, you might think that's just about hot flashes and night sweats, but it's actually a lot more than that. Estrogen is responsible for regulating your metabolism, and when it decreases, it can slow down your metabolism. That means your body isn't burning calories as efficiently as it once did. You may have noticed that you can't eat the same things you used to without seeing the scale tip upward. You might even be more active than you were in your younger years, yet the weight keeps creeping up. This is a direct result of the drop in estrogen. As estrogen declines, it becomes harder to maintain a healthy weight, and fat tends to accumulate around the abdomen. This is a classic sign of hormonal imbalance during the transition into menopause. But here's the thing, there are ways to manage this. Eating a balanced diet, engaging in strength training, and focusing on foods that support estrogen production can make a world of difference. And I know, it's easier said than done, but being aware of this change is the first step toward taking control. Next up is progesterone. This hormone often gets less attention than estrogen, but it plays an important role in maintaining a healthy weight. Progesterone is responsible for balancing the effects of estrogen, especially during the second half of your menstrual cycle. When progesterone levels decrease, which happens as you enter perimenopause and menopause, you may notice that your body tends to hold onto more fat. This is because progesterone helps regulate your body's ability to manage water retention and fat storage. When progesterone drops, your body is more likely to store fat, particularly in the abdomen, leading to that frustrating belly fat that just won't go away. It's the dreaded middle-age spread that many women experience as they age. If you've been feeling bloated, gaining weight around the middle, or noticing changes in how your body holds onto fat, this could be a sign of progesterone imbalance. The good news is that managing your progesterone levels is possible. Talk to your doctor about options like hormone replacement therapy, HRT, or natural remedies to help balance your hormones. Also, focusing on a diet that supports hormone health and including plenty of fiber-rich foods can help prevent excess fat storage. Now, let's talk about cortisol, the stress hormone. I know stress is something we all deal with, but did you know that stress can directly impact your weight? When you're stressed, your body produces cortisol, which is a natural response to fight or flee from a threat. But when cortisol levels stay elevated for long periods, like they do in today's fast-paced world, it can lead to weight gain. When cortisol is consistently high, it leads to fat being stored in your abdominal area, which is the last place you want it. High cortisol levels also contribute to insulin resistance, which means your body isn't able to regulate blood sugar properly, leading to even more weight gain. And as you can imagine, this is a vicious cycle. Stress leads to cortisol release, which leads to weight gain, which can lead to more stress. If you've noticed that you're gaining weight during stressful times or that stress makes it harder to lose weight, cortisol could be the culprit. So, how do you break the cycle? Managing stress is key. Meditation, yoga, breathing exercises, and even regular exercise can help reduce cortisol levels. Making time for relaxation and finding ways to manage the stresses of everyday life can have a significant impact on your ability to manage your weight as you get older. Now, let's talk about thyroid hormones. The thyroid is responsible for regulating your metabolism, and when it's not working properly, it can have a direct impact on your weight. Hypothyroidism, or an underactive thyroid, is a common condition that affects women, especially as they age. If your thyroid isn't producing enough hormones, your metabolism slows down, leading to weight gain, fatigue, and even hair thinning. If you're feeling sluggish, gaining weight despite eating well, and have trouble staying energized throughout the day, you could be dealing with thyroid dysfunction. It's important to get your thyroid levels tested, especially as you approach 40. A simple blood test can determine if you have hypothyroidism or another thyroid condition that's contributing to your weight gain. Another hormone-related issue that plays a significant role in weight gain is insulin resistance. Insulin is the hormone responsible for helping your cells take in sugar from your bloodstream for energy. But when your body becomes resistant to insulin, it can't use the sugar properly, leading to higher blood sugar levels and fat storage. Insulin resistance is often linked to a slower metabolism and weight gain around the abdomen. It's also a precursor to type 2 diabetes, so addressing insulin resistance is crucial. The good news is that lifestyle changes can help manage insulin resistance. Regular exercise, a healthy diet, and reducing your intake of processed foods and sugars can help your body use insulin more effectively, which can support your weight management efforts. If you've been struggling with weight gain and suspect that hormones are to blame, there's a lot you can do to take control. It's not just about counting calories, it's about understanding how your body is reacting to hormonal changes and making adjustments that work for you. Here are a few tips. Focus on a balanced diet. Eating nutrient-dense foods that support hormone balance is key. Include lots of vegetables, lean proteins, healthy fats, and whole grains in your diet. Foods like leafy greens, avocado, and fatty fish are particularly good for hormone health. Exercise regularly. Strength training, in particular, helps to build muscle mass and boost your metabolism. Cardio exercise is important for burning fat, but strength training helps to maintain muscle, which burns more calories at rest. Manage stress. Stress management is crucial when it comes to controlling cortisol levels. Practice mindfulness, meditation, or relaxation techniques to help keep stress at bay. Prioritize sleep. Sleep is a key part of managing your hormones. Poor sleep can affect your cortisol levels and disrupt insulin sensitivity, making it harder to lose weight. Aim for 7-8 hours of quality sleep each night. Consider professional help. If you're dealing with significant hormonal imbalances, talk to your doctor. Hormone replacement therapy, HRT, thyroid medication, or even working with a nutritionist can help you get back on track. Weight gain after 40 is frustrating, but it's important to remember that hormones play a huge role in this process. It's not about self-control or lack of effort, it's about understanding how your hormones are affecting your metabolism and making adjustments that work with your body's changing needs. With the right tools and strategies, you can manage weight gain, support your hormones, and feel empowered in your body again. If you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips on managing your health and well-being as you navigate this phase of life. You deserve to feel great, and with the right approach, you can get back to feeling like your best self. Thanks for tuning in, and take care.